It was probably the most heartbreaking thing that ever happened for me at this plant. I was running the maturation, so I was in charge of all the warehousing, and we knew we had some structural problems with the warehouse. They never could really determine exactly what happened, but I had just gotten home, and one of my supervisors called me and said that the warehouse had fell down. By the time I got out here, it was just a total flame that you couldn't get even close to. So the first thing I did was get in my computer spreadsheet and figure out what barrels were in there. You got all these government reports you had to file, so all that types of things. So my whole time I wasn't over here fighting the fire. It was just too sad to see. At first, I was in the office figuring out all the barrels that were in that warehouse, what we'd lost, how we were going to get caught back up with what we had lost, for the barrels and things. Luckily, it was just one, so it didn't hurt us too bad. So, but yeah, that was a very sad thing. I mean, there's been really neat things. This new beautiful distillery we have is super. It was sad to see our old distillery change because it was a really old working distillery. I can remember we all were family owned at the beginning, and as corporations started buying you and corporations started wanting to get bigger, we were owned by a company that took our balling away from us, and that had always been a big part of our industry here. We were always so proud to say that we'd done it from the very start to the very end. And some of the ladies, and traditionally the ladies worked on the balling lines back in those days, who had 30 or 40 years in. They either had a choice of going home or coming to the warehouse. So, you have sad things happen, but the great things outweigh the sad things by far, I'm sure.